Moving right along with the second video in the series on spiritual veganism. I'm going to read now a verse from the book of Hosea 6, verse 6. For I desired mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. In the verses leading up to it, he's speaking to the kingdoms of Judah and Israel and telling them they need to shape up and listen to the prophets. Let's break it down for a moment here. For I desired mercy and not sacrifice. It may be easy to think, because of the Torah's constant emphasis on sacrifice, especially of living things, that that's what God wants, that's what God needs. No! God wants you to be a good person. The word mercy, it's translated mercy here. The original Hebrew word is kindness. And that, I think, is more befitting than mercy, because mercy can also be when your heart goes out to someone, or something like when you see a three-legged puppy on the street. Oh, that's the type of mercy. Kindness, it has more of an action to it, I think. So that's why, if it would have been me, I would have translated it as kindness. I'm sure there are other translations which say kindness and not mercy. For I desired kindness and not sacrifice. The word sacrifice here in the original Hebrew also pertains to animal sacrifices. And the second part of the verse, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. The reason burnt offerings are set apart here and given their own thing and are juxtaposed with knowledge of God is well, to me, it's because of this. A burnt offering, in olah, as it's known in Hebrew, was an offering, a sacrifice, where nothing was left for the priest or the individual which brought the offering. The fat, the skin, the meat, everything and the entire animal would be burnt completely. Nothing would be left. So it would be easy to assume or think that, oh, God needs everything about this sacrifice, and that's why I'm not getting any of it. I know what God wants, to wit, there is nothing left of the sacrifice. I guess God wants it all to himself. No, the knowledge of God, more than burnt offerings. Don't make the mistake of thinking that God needs your offerings. God needs you to be a good person. God needs you to be kind, merciful, not too merciful. You gotta know when to be a hard ass. But yeah, God desires kindness, mercy, and not sacrifice. God desires the knowledge of God. And what is the knowledge of God? It's the inner divinity, the divinity of oneself. That's how we get to know God, from ourselves, more than anything, from nature, and we are a part of nature. For I desired kindness and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings.